This is our 28th year. Juneteenth Freedom and Heritage Festival in Douglas Park was started by my aunt, Glenn Johns Reed, in 1993 in this very park. So this is kind of like a family legacy for us. When she passed away in 2014, God rest her soul, from cancer, me and her daughter took over. And we will continue this. And when we're too old, my daughter and my son and Crystal's daughter, they'll continue it, and their children and their children.
I was here when it first started 28 years ago. I would come out, Glenn Johns Reed, who we pay respect to as an ancestor now. She would have me to come out every year and play and open up the festival on Friday. Yes, so that's been, I started with Juneteenth in Douglas.
People have loved this festival for decades, and that's why we keep doing it. And that's what I remember. I was like, this can't stop because she's gone. This is not what she would have wanted, so we keep going.
Today I'm calling on our ancestors to come join us, to be with us. Come out of the caves of Louisiana, come out of the cotton fields of Mississippi, come out of the rice paddies in Carolina, come out of the swamps of Florida, where they lynched us, where they tarred and feathered us, where they raped our women and girls. Come down and be with us and help us learn our story. To all the kings and queens, the doctors, the teachers, the educators that were brought out of Africa and died in the Middle Passage. They say around 300 million died on the way to America, never made it. We say our shame.
Ache.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I hear singing. I see a ship to save a wretch like me. That's Reverend John Newton from England. What's he doing on the slave ship? He wrote that song. Listen, I hear weeping and moaning and wailing and crying. I see men and women and babies dying. He took away their names and gave them a number. And then when they died, he threw them down under the sea. Fadila, slave number 425, we say Ashe.
Ache.
For Brother Chokwe, her husband, slave number 386, we say Ashe.
Ache.
And for a little baby who's born at sea, little baby, little Chloe, we say Ashe.
Ache.
For all the brothers and sisters who didn't make it to Mother Africa. As they threw them overboard, the sharks came and followed the ships to this shore, looking for a bite to eat. For all our nameless brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles, queens and kings, we say Ashe.
Ache.
The deaths of those individuals that was talked about in the libation don't need to be forgotten, and just realize that there are injustices that happen, and to be vigilant that those injustices don't repeat themselves with new names. That's what we don't want. We don't want new names, more libations poured out for new people to try to get the justice reforms in place to whereas those things that never happen again.
We're out here celebrating the opening and making national of the new Juneteenth celebration, making a national holiday. Me and my people are most grateful for that.
Our goal is always to be that people of color would celebrate Juneteenth as our Independence Day, because 4th of July, 1776, we were enslaved for another almost 100 years. We didn't get our freedom until 1865. This is the way they've done us over the years. This is the way they'll continue to do it, only if we allow it. Take pride in your past. We have a voice. They may have thought they stole it from us. We found our voice on this soil. It's our land too, and we're claiming our holiday. This is our Independence Day. June 19th, 1865 to June 19th, 2021 is now a federal holiday, paid. So get off from work. Don't let those folks tell you you got to work on June 19th. It is now like Christmas. You get it, we get it. Educate yourselves. Google it. Find out what Juneteenth means and start you a Juneteenth celebration in your community of color.
So I'm excited to be here representing Juneteenth Douglas, Center for Transforming Communities, partners with Time Is Now Douglas to help support work that's happening on the ground in communities. But it's more than just, us digging in to support through resources. It's really how do we start creating more of a relational, partnership opposed to transactional, which means in practice that we're trying to embody everything that Juneteenth means. When we talk about freedom, when we talk about Black, Indigenous people of color, when we talk about systems, when we talk about communities, what does it look like for us to reimagine what those systems are? And it starts at a very core thing, relationship. So we're really excited to be here and celebrating. Like, this is an amazing asset in the community. And these are the types of things that we need to start inviting, like conversations around environmental health, conversations about holistic health, conversations around cultural health. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here.